This message is being transmitted at the request of the governor of the state of Kansas. Due to the massive supercell storm above much of the United States, it is requested that all citizens remain indoors. A tornado was reported to have touched the ground, and more lightning strikes appear to have destroyed several homes and shelters. This storm is quickly becoming a danger to civilians, and it is advised that you stay in your homes at all times. Exposing yourself to the open air has proven to be fatal, as this storm has claimed over 10,000 lives in the past 4 hours. Do not leave your shelters. Stay tuned to no radio, commercial radio or television, to get the latest updates as they become available. This message is being transmitted at the request of the governor of the state of Kansas. At this time, the supercell storm above the United States is believed to be releasing basketball-sized hail. The stones have caused massive damage to power lines, as multiple power outages were reported. Lightning strikes are still occurring throughout the states, and the storm shows no signs of weakening. In addition, the tornado appears to be traveling in a directed path, as satellite images show a perfect circle made by the tornado. Civilians must remain indoors to prevent being struck by lightning, or possibly hit by these hailstones. If you hear a tornado siren in your area, it is advised that you seek an underground shelter immediately. Stay tuned for further updates as this situation develops. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Department of Homeland Security. At 8:40 p.m., a strange figure was seen roaming around the city of Wichita. The figure appeared shortly after a lightning strike. The figure was described as being 6 feet tall, and was last seen wearing a gray unzipped sweater with the hood covering its head. The figure doesn't appear to be hostile, but residents should remain away from this figure. The tornado is now following an unusual path inside the circle, and more hailstones are beginning to completely destroy vehicles on roads. While this natural disaster appears to be affecting the entire country, all residents should still be indoors, away from all windows. It is uncertain how long this event will last. Stay tuned for more updates as this situation develops. Civil danger for much of the United States. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Department of Homeland Security. The hailstones that have originated from a supercell storm are actually highly modified drones. These drones are similar to the drones Seth released during his invasion. The tornado has completely disappeared, and a pentagram has been made inside the circle. In addition, the strange figure has walked inside the pentagram, while holding the statue of Siraeli. A strange phenomena is now occurring within the state of Kansas, and it is unknown what the figure's intentions are as of yet. The latest updates will become available. Emergency update. A massive eruption has occurred. A large fire has formed within the pentagram, and molten rocks are shooting out of the hole made in the Earth's crust. In addition, 2 figures appear to be levitating above the pit. While not confirmed, it is believed that these figures are Seth and Siraeli, as they both held their weapons in their hands, and spread out a set of black wings. If Siraeli is confirmed to be hostile, residents must prepare to leave their homes and head to the nearest shelter set up by FEMA. It is unknown what Siraeli's intentions are as of yet, but is being taken as a threat, and is considered hostile. Remain calm and indoors, and await instructions from your local authorities. This message is being transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Sarah Ailey, who was summoned through a large fire pit in Kansas, is confirmed to be hostile once again. Sarah has warped to different cities in the United States to continue her massacre. Seth Ailey appears to have convinced Sarah to partner up with him once again, as Sarah claims that she is killing for the sake of her brother. Seth has released several more drones and created more clones of himself to aid in the destruction of the Earth. Sarah has sent out more clones of herself to the rest of the world in order to cause widespread chaos in all major cities. It appears that Sarah is searching for her butter knife, in which she used to kill with in the past. For her motive is currently unknown. Residents must now seek an underground shelter, away from all windows. Prepare to hide once again. We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important instructions will follow. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. It has been confirmed from several sources that the White House has been destroyed by a nuclear missile which impacted sometime earlier. It is believed that Seth Ailey was responsible for the attack, as he was last seen flying away from Washington, D.C. at a faster pace. The president is now assumed to be deceased, as there is no response to adhesive contact with the president. It is unknown who will be put to power. Sarah Ailey is still searching for her butter knife. The knife is believed to have contained the spirits of the murdered victims. Residents must be in an underground shelter, away from windows. Seth is now searching for more victims to slaughter. Do not let Seth Ailey find you. Sarah is still considered hostile, as she just claimed the lives of 600 people. Do not let Sarah Ailey find you. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. At 11:10 p.m., Seth and Sarah Ailey have met at the fire pit in Kansas. Sarah threw her butter knife into the pit, while Seth threw a large crate of pocket knives, as well as his cleaver. It is now reported that the hole is sucking up everything around it, and that the sky is now a blood-red color. The drones are returning to the hole, and it is believed that they contain the spirits of the people they killed. The vortex appears to be weak, and only affects a small area around it. However, it is expected that the vortex will grow stronger with more spirits sucked inside. A strange insignia has formed on the foreheads of Seth and Sarah, and it is believed that they will grow stronger with the vortex's power. Please remain underground, as it is unknown if the world will be able to sustain itself again. We interrupt our programming. This is a global emergency. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the United States government. This is not a test. The vortex's power has grown to a strong intensity, and it is confirmed that the hole will suck up everything in the entire planet. Multiple structures were torn down by the strength of the vortex. In addition, 2 nuclear missiles are believed to be headed towards the United States. Its target location cannot be determined at this time. The states of Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Nebraska, Colorado, Wyoming, Iowa, Arkansas, New Mexico, and Texas are in extreme danger. Shelters are not safe or strong enough to protect yourself from the deadly vortex. It is now confirmed that one missile is headed for Pennsylvania, while the other missile is headed for Texas. These are the final moments. Brace for the end. Humanity has been defeated. This station will now go off the air. An administrative message from the Department of Homeland Security. The nuclear missiles that were headed towards Pennsylvania and Texas have made impact in Kansas. It was reported that the missile headed for Pennsylvania has hit Sarah Haley, while the missile headed for Texas has hit Seth Haley. After impact, the vortex has stopped, and the sky is no longer blood red. There appears to be no signs of Seth or Sarah, and a large crater is now in place of the hole. Nevertheless, the world has been saved once again. It will take a long time to repair the damages done to the United States. Although this event is over, fallout is still a threat for all civilians living near Kansas. Remain in your shelter until an all clear is given by the proper authorities.